Doop 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 doo. This is where usually you see it say, the stream will start shortly. Oops. I'm just getting something ready before we get started. Well, I can explain. Last time on... The heck is that? Oh, it's a cat. Last time on Building a Champion, I built my expansion team, the Baltimore Flock, and I showed you the 5 other expansion teams, which consisted of, and I'm doing this off the top of my head, trying to remember, which I think I can. Yeah, the Seattle Supersonics, the Las Vegas Bighorn. That Bighorn is Las Vegas's state animal, or Nevada state animal, my bad. The Desert Bighorn Sheep. Oh yeah, so Seattle Supersonics, Las Vegas Bighorn, Las Vegas Bighorn, the St. Louis Sound, the Pittsburgh Force, and then my team, and the New Jersey Nightmare. So those are the 5 other expansion teams that go along with my Baltimore Flock, and you'll see them here in a little bit, or you can watch the last episode and see what I mean. Well, anyway, last episode, maybe some context with the trickeration of this, doing a league in here. If you want, like I did, I want and did, on an up-to-date roster. So it's almost like, really, we're going into the 2018-19 season. And they have that. I uploaded. I'll show you who I got it from. He seems to be the man when it comes to updating these rosters and whatnot. So anyway, you have to do that almost the very first thing. I didn't do that. So when you first make an expansion team, you have to do it inside the expansion, like when you start an expansion league, which is kind of weird. You would think you'd do that in like a create option area, like where you create your player, you can create a team. But anyway, you don't do that there. And I'm almost ready to really get into this. Good time to tell you, we are looking to do a up to 36 team fantasy draft online league, and we'll put at least the games. Someone from Back to Brag their team's games on YouTube, on the Back to Brag Gaming, maybe Back to Brag Sports, and the Back to Brag Twitch. But that's obviously not till. But that'll be 2019. So obviously it's not going to be till the game comes out. Probably do the draft a week before. A week before the actual NBA season starts, and we'll go along with the season. So get your game done by the day of the games. We'll figure that stuff out. We have some time. But just to let you guys know, keep your eyes open. Maybe go to Facebook. Yeah. Go like Back to Brag Gaming and Back to Brag Sports, Back to Brag News, Back to Brag Media, the Back to Brag Twitch channel, Back to Brag Twitter, the Back to Brag Instagram. I know, the Back to Brag YouTube channels. So yeah, let's get to this. So first things first, I pulled my nope. Obviously that's the old roster. Go to there. Edit roster. That's my current one. But since I want a really updated one, just in case I missed anything that happened in the last 24 hours, no. I'm gonna delete that one. Some things I want to do. All right, create roster. No, yeah. So anyway, this guy seems to be the man. Man, 102 updates for the NBA 2K19 rosters. So it's probably updated as much as you can be. It'd be interesting to see if this guy's the man come 2019. Really, you don't need it, the updates, until, until the season's over. Because the game updates the rosters and everything as the season goes on. So I'm going to take this one, and I want to make a change. Let's make sure there's Bagley, but Rockets is who I wanted to look at. There he is, Carmelo Anthony. Now I want to edit him. Quick edit mode. When in quick edit mode, you can quickly and easily edit player. Yeah, la la la. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. What I want to edit is to edit how he decides what team he goes to. And I do not see that as an option. Wow, his intangible is terrible. No, I don't want to edit his name. Okay, it doesn't look like any change. What I wanted to change was, he's pretty much said that he he's a starter. Like, he is not going to play for a team where he's not the starter. So I was going to make sure his I don't know if you've seen when you create a player, you can decide what kind of things are important to him. So I was going to make being a starter important, and the fact he went to the Rockets shows he wants to win a championship too. And if you say, well, if you want to go to the championship, you would have gone to Lakers. Whatever. Lakers are just last year's Cleveland Cavaliers. They're good because they have LeBron, but everyone else around them is alright. Like it's a Cavs. It's a 2017-2018 Cavaliers 2.0. He's surrounded by guys who probably the casual fan is like, oh yeah, that's a great team around him. It's not a great team around him. I mean, they'll probably make the playoffs. No way. The only way the Lakers make the championship is if the Rockets and the Warriors have serious injury issues, and even still, he might need some other teams to have serious issues, like the Spurs. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Back to Bragg Sports. I will cover some stuff on that. So it doesn't look like I can change that. I'm sure Professor might have, may have handled that. I didn't save. Well, good thing I didn't do anything, so I'll just re-download that roster. Man, you look at the Wizards team, you think they're going to be awesome, but oh, I know we got Jeff Green. Yeah, I'm from the DMV, so I'm a Wizards fan, and I like that pickup. Morris, man. Oh, underrated, I think. I'm just checking to see who they have now. Wow. Freaking guards like crazy. Just sorry. Anyway, just distracted by some things here. How big is Austin Rivers? 6'4", okay. Wow. Depth should not be a problem for the Wizards. Except for big men. Because it's him, Morris, and then what? Okay, so anyway, save that roster. I'm gonna call it Mellow Roster. There are 18 teams that do not have enough active players on their roster. 14 players required. When starting a new My GM, My League, their rosters will be automatically filled out. Do you wish to continue? Yes. That's fine, they're automatically filled out because we don't know who they're going to fill their teams out with in real life. They'll do that with free agency. We just haven't got that far in the off season. And I'm not waiting that long to do this because I'd like to get a few seasons in before the for 2019's here. So, yes. If I knew the words to these songs better, I could sing these songs I'm hearing. Pretty sure you can't hear the music. It's so fresh, so clean. Alright. So, here we go. We're gonna start this shindig. Boom. That's the old league. Okay. Now, if you mess up like I did, created your expansion team, and then started your league, and you're like, oh no, I didn't put my roster, I didn't want that throwback roster, or I didn't have the updated roster. Go there. Go to team relocation, go to upload, download, team design, and then upload. Which I've done for all 6 expansion teams I made. So let me leave this. This is the season I made, and I messed up because I didn't have the updated roster. Oh, it's so fresh, so clean. Alright, so delete. So anyway, I'm gonna do this franchise. I'm gonna make this franchise. I'm gonna start it, and then I'm gonna split it into 2 separate ones, and this is because I'm gonna do on YouTube. Lost my train of thought. I'm gonna do the league I talked about in the last video, where it's me trying to build an expansion team, or 5 other expansion teams, as well as Wrestling League, into creating a champion. But I'm simming. I'm not playing. Then I'm gonna do another league where me and my friend will play in that league, because he gave me a draft strategy for the St. Louis Sounds, and I'll go over all the draft strategies of all the teams, because I'm gonna draft for all the teams. Each team will have their own draft strategy, and yeah. But anyway, this is how I should have done this yesterday. Boom, new franchise, new My League. League expansion, but before I start, use custom roster. That's a triangle at the bottom. Boom. Mellow roster. Or I could have just took the professors there. And it seems that that's uploaded, so the expansion, I want to start in the regular season. And now, I'll just pull up these teams. There we go, my design. First, I'm going to start from the west to the east. First, the Seattle Supersonics. That's what you got. Now, this team I downloaded, someone else made, but I made some corrections. I tried to make the arena look more like the actual arena they would play in, or now. So, yeah. I downloaded it from... Now see, here's the thing. I could download it and then just re-upload it and pretend it's my own, which is kind of messed up. But I'll still give credit to who I downloaded it from. It was from Jets All Day 2114. But there was a bunch of Seattle Supersonic teams I could have downloaded, and most of them looked the same. So I don't know if he was the original But he didn't have it perfect. He didn't even have the name of the arena right. And we're waiting for serving team assets. I must give good credit to whoever came up with the soundtrack to this. It's very diverse. You like mumble rap, there's some song for you. You like old school rap, you like super old school rap, there's stuff for you. You like rock, you like... I think country's the only thing they don't really have. But, country, NBA... Nah, I don't think anyone's putting that together. Another team. So next, it's the... Las Vegas Bighorns. Like I said, their national or Nevada state animal is the desert bighorn sheep. So Las Vegas Bighorns. That's what they look like too. And so, since the bighorn sheep is kind of dirty gray and their horns are kind of brownish tan, I made it gold and silver, and then green. Why did I make it green? Oh, because that's one of the colors in their flag. I could have done blue, but I didn't think it fit. Though it kind of looks like the ram is on a baseball field. But yeah, and I thought Vegas, they totally make their gym, their floor look like a black top. Just, they're gimmicky. I mean, have you seen the Golden Knights pre-games? They're amazing. So I think that fits. And it's cool. So yeah, apply that. This song sounds like 90s uncommercial rap. Maybe 2000s. It could be recent. I haven't really heard non-commercial rap lately. Alright, so these next two teams... Boom. This is straight pulled from pre-made. This is already pre-made in the game. But I also went in, fixed the arena, and tried to make it look like the arena the St. Louis Blues play in. And I'm pretty much about to say the same thing about the next team. Now we're getting the teams in the Eastern Conference. Pittsburgh Force. Same thing. Team was already in the game, one of the pre-made teams, expansion teams. All I did was go in and do some things to make the arena look like more like the PPG paint arena. What are you doing, cat? Hi, kitty. Yeah. So yeah, I made it look like where the Penguins play. Apply it. Next. Ow. Cat don't need me there. Next we have the New Jersey Nightmare. This was completely original, like the Vegas team. Originally I was thinking New Jersey Demons to play off the New Jersey Devils in NHL. But then my friend pointed out, well, the New Jersey Devils are based off of the Jersey Devil, which is kind of New Jersey's version of Bigfoot, though. Not actually a Bigfoot, more like some other kind of creature. Anywho, Though maybe it is a Bigfoot. What are you doing, cat? So yeah, I made the arena try to look like the Meadowland Arena, which I believe that's what it's called now. I guess now that the Nets don't play there, Izod center name they got rid of that. But yeah, this is your New Jersey Nightmare. I was considering a Jason Voorhees kind of thing, but then you're like Nightmare on Elm Street, and that's an Ohio thing. Which, by the way, Freddy vs. Jason. Camp Crystal Lake is in Jersey. The Elm Street in the Nightmare on Elm Street is in Ohio. So in that movie, Jason walks from Crystal Lake, Jersey, to Ohio. And then, spoiler alert, when they capture Jason and keep him asleep, they drive from Ohio back to Jersey. So yeah, let me apply that. I should have been telling that story when I was applying. And finally, we have my team. Because I'm a DMV guy, probably a little more Washington than Baltimore, but even though I grew up in Maryland, my Baltimore flock. A little ode to the Ravens and the Orioles. That's what the orange is, the Orioles. There's the jerseys, Royal Farm Arena. Okay, get your claws off this. No. Ignore that if you're gonna lay here. Now let me just peek in on this. Why does it say city? Alright, so we're good here. Now let me give you draft strategy. Okay, first off, every pick, they're going to pick from the top 12 guys there. Now let me go over draft strategy for each team. Boom, Sonics. Supersonics will pick the best player available, except, unless, priority, there's an OKC player there, because since OKC went from Seattle to Oklahoma, this Seattle's way of being like, that's our player. And then after that, they're gonna go for kind of how they got the Mariners had that burst of popularity from Asia, mostly Japan, because they had Ichiro Suzuki. So they're going to do that. So if they see any Asian players in the top 12 guys available, they're going to pick him if there's no OKC player. Bighorns, they're going to go for the draft strategy that the Golden Knights went, which is pretty much young, high potential players. So it's going to be... They're going to be one of the harder teams to draft for. Because I'm doing all the drafting. Because I have to look at the top 12 guys. See who's youngest. And also see who has the most potential. And pick whoever has the best average of the two. Or not average, but like if there's someone who's first in one and third in the other, and another guy who's first and second, I'm gonna pick that as first, second. So anyway, Seattle Sound or St. Louis Sound, which by the way, I asked a friend for draft strategy, and he pretty much gave me their strategy anyway. You know, he's supposed to give me a draft strategy for them. So instead of doing two teams with the same draft strategy, if these guys do good, I'll let my boy know that his draft strategy was the same as theirs or whatever, or his draft strategy worked. Anyway, my other friend. Anyway, actually, these two guys are guys I'm talking about are frequently on Back and Forth Sports. Tommy and Mike Bragg. Mike Bragg just wants guys in their first or second year. Rookies are 1-year players. So the best player who's either a rookie or played one season going to St. Louis, and that team will be an exception to the top 12. So it's just the first best player available who's a first or second year rookie. 1 year or rookie. You know what I'm saying. Pittsburgh Force. They're going to pick the best available players unless, since I'm a Baltimore guy, Pittsburgh, I kind of don't like them. No offense, Pittsburgh. We're kind of rivals, though, so it's nothing personal. But I'm a Caps fan. Who's one of their rivals? The Penguins. I'm a Ravens fan. Who's one of their rivals? Pittsburgh, the Steelers. I mean, the only reason I don't hate the Pirates is because they're not in either East Division in MLB. And I kind of liked them growing up. They were kind of like the second team. Okay, so the Nightmares. They are going for vets. It was torn between vets or low-key tanking the season, which would be taking the worst of the top 12 available. Instead, we're going for the oldest or most experienced player of the top 12. And then me, I'm just picking who I want in the top 12 available. So let's advance. Let's set up options. Autosave. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't do autosave. Ow. Cat, please stop killing me. Normalize, yes. Normalize play to SimStats, yes. Fantasy draft, no. When we do that league for 2K19, yep, probably. I don't know. Yeah, everything's 7. Automatic league expansion, sure. Though I don't think we're gonna add any more teams. Protected players, 8. I'm repeating myself from yesterday, but I had made an argument to myself to do as little as 6, and then I argued some more, and it went back to 8. Player fatigue on, yes. Team chemistry on, yes. Rule changes. Sure. That's kind of cool. Salary cap on. Now, a lot of these sliders I'm going to mess with from year to year. Not those. Those. Not that. Okay. Trade logic on, trade deadline on, recently signed restriction on, recently traded restriction on, rookie signing restriction on, financial trade rules on. Stipend rule on, trade override. Now, I kind of want to turn this on just so I can see when a trade is made. I'm not gonna. Computer trade offers, yep. Computer trades, yep. Oh, wait, no. Trade overrides, me being able to be like, here's a trade. Oh, you don't like it? Well, we're going anywhere. So, yeah, keep that off. Trade approval, that's what I was talking about a second ago. I think I'll turn it on to see, at least see what all the trades are happening, but not decline anyone. someone has a really good expansion team league thing, but they have the trade approval on. And for a while, they were making good arguments of why they wouldn't approve a trade, but then it just got ridiculous. Like, well, I don't think that's a good trade. It's like, why? It's like, because of this. It's like, but what about this, this, and this? I mean, he can't reply to that because he had already made the videos. Not a lot, it wasn't a live stream or anything. It's more like what this will be, because what this show will be, is me downloading the live stream, editing it to a more like 10-20 minute episode, though I might show whole games anyway. Lost my train of thought. So yeah, trade frenzy is something every year I'll probably mess with. Injuries on. No, I don't use the roster injuries. Injury severity, I'll turn that up and on. Injury duration up, and I'll turn that up and down. In all seasons, career-ending injuries, I'll turn that up and down. Player progression rate, another thing to turn up and down. I'll just say yes or no, if I will. Player regression rate, yes. In-season training effects, yes. That way I don't, lost my train of thought. In-season training effects. Lost my train of thought. Set this difficulty to simulate games. I don't know if I'll touch that. Trade negotiation difficulty. That'll go up and down. Contract new. Down. Yes. Yeah. Computer resigning. Aggressiveness. Maybe. Morale difficulty, yes. Morale effects, yes. Chemistry difficulty, yes. Chemistry effects, yes. Computer injury frequency, yes. User injury frequency. Actually, this will be the same no matter what. Those two will be the same as each other. I'll still mess with them. Computer injury effects, yeah. Those two will be the same as each other, whatever they're changed to. Miscellaneous draft class quality, that'll change every year. Player non-financial ambition factor, same thing. So yeah. Let me hit advance. Let me take control of all the expansion teams. Lean in between. There we go. Advance. Sorry, draft com on manual, blip, blip, before games, manual. Did Panic at the Disco as well as Fall Out Boy use the Munsters theme as a sample in a song? Anyway. Expansion protect players. That doesn't affect me because I'm an expansion team. So expansion draft, yes. Excuse me, kitty. I gotta check my phone because it just went off. One of these. Okay. Alright, Kitty, you can come back. If yay! Kitty came back. Gasoline! Let's do this expansion drive! Supersonics are on the clock! So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So no OKC players? Any Asian? Nope, so they're just gonna pick Wesley Matthews. So the Sound is next. Trying to see where it says how many years pro they are. Wow, really? They don't show, oh, view player card. What is that button? There we go. Years Pro 5, okay. Sound, I'm looking for guys who have only been in the league 1 or 2 years. Or not 2. Who are either a rookie now see if anyone actually released free agent. If I can't find any, rookies. If I can't find any rookies, then I'm change the Sound's strategy to anyone who's been in the league 1 or 2 years. Wow, 2 years. And the cat's gone. Thank God. Okay, good. So, boom, no. Boom, no. No. Looking for the first member of the St. Louis Sound. There's your first Seattle Sound. Nightmare on the clock. They're going for vets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 9, 4, 6, 10. Anybody have more than 10 years? 18. So the first nightmare will be Jamal Crawford. Bighorn, Bighorns. Go over here, look at that potential. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Zeller's 27, 29. Any more B pluses? Oh, Tyler Zeller. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, it's going to be really hard to do age and potential. So I'll look at potential. And then when you have a tie, which you most certainly will, I'll pick the younger of them, which is Zeller in this case. And there's your first Las Vegas player. And Pittsburgh. Okay. Let me see if Olenek is who I think he is. He is! And that's why I don't like him, because he not this past season, but season before, really pissed me off in the Wizards series in the playoffs. So he's now Pittsburgh Force. Alright, my team. Who do I want? I don't even have to go 12 down. I'm going for talent overall. And I'm a Wizards fan, so I like Morris. So boom, Morris. Oh, I'm the first pick in the next round. Alright, who do I want? Okay, I got a center, so I like these power forwards / small forwards, to be honest. Alright, so it's either going to be Cephalosha or Marvin Williams. I like Marvin Williams. He's younger, he's taller, so I'm going to go with Williams. The Force. Cephalosha, I have no problem with him. Mike Scott, no problem with him. No, Wilson Chandler. Where'd he go to college? No problem with him. Wow, undrafted, eh? Ed Davis, I'm looking at you. It's because he went to North Carolina. Lance Stevenson. See, I really don't dislike him. How far down am I going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, because he went to North Carolina, and I'm a Maryland guy, North Carolina's not exactly a team I like, so he's going to a team I dislike. Alright, the Bighorn, back to potential of the top 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shabazz Napier. We got B's. There's a B plus. So Mike Scott ends up with oh shoot, what team is this? I did not see. I don't know what team this is. Okay, here we go. Nightmare, going for vets. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, another 5, 6, 8, 10. Another 10. 12. So they get Cephalosha. And now the sound are on the clock. I gotta find a guy who's a rookie or only played 1 year. There you go, Dylan Brooks. Going to the sound. Supersonic on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No OKC players, so no. Tree Teletovic. I don't see any Asian heritage players, so they're gonna get Udo. Supersonics on the clock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. So Wilson Chandler. And the sounder on the clock. Looking for that one or no years pro. There we go. They're gonna get Miles Bridges. The Nightmare on the clock. Nightmare looking for the vets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Wow, really? David West has been in the league 15 years? David West. Going to the Nightmare. Bighorn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, Kyle Quinn. No other B plus in the top 12 available, so bam. Forcer on the clock. Let's see, is there anyone I don't like? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Serbia. Mason Plumtree is right now leading I hate Duke even more than I hate North Carolina. I don't dislike Stevenson, you know, I know a lot of people do. Where's Napier from? Oh yeah, Connecticut. So Plumtree is part of the force. Wow, my turn. I'm thinking about Stevenson. Though I like the idea of Tyler Johnson and his small shooting guard slash point guard. I like a shooting guard slash small forward too. Morale tolerable. He's tolerable too. Shoot. Yeah, no. I know he's not going to make the same mistake as he did in the playoff, but no. Am I going too far? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, I like Trevor Booker. Now I'm going to hope Trevor Booker's still there in the next round or two. I need to get a point guard. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't have a point guard. Who have I drafted so far? Point, power forward, power forward. Oh, wait, I get 2 picks in a row, so... Tyler Johnson. And... unless I want... I'm gonna go Trevor Booker first. Yeah, another power forward. Okay, that's a bad idea. Alright, let me get Stevenson. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, Wayne Ellington, you're going to Pittsburgh. Bighorns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No B pluses, so he's 21. I don't see any of these other B potentials better than 21. So he is your newest Bighorn. The Nightmare, going for those vets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11. 17, Joe Johnson. Alright, Joe Johnson is going... Wait, Joe Johnson? Yeah. Wow, he's like 17 years. Jeez. Alright, the Sound is next. We're looking for that rookie. Or 1 year. Pretty much the Sound is going to be that Future Stars team. There we go. Josh Hart going to the Sound. Sonics. I don't see OKC. No OKC players. Look for Asian descent. Don't see it. So Willie Harrington, or Willie Hernan Gomez. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Still no. I have cats, and they're acting crazy right now. And they will get Kostakovas. The Sounder next. Looking for that rookie again. Rookie or 1 year player. There we go. City Osman. the nightmare on the clock. Looking for that vet. Six, 13. Two guys are at 13. 14. And J.R. Smith. And the big horn on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, there's a B plus. No other B pluses. Trey Burke. The Force. Not a big fan of Jared Dudley. It's because he's making that face. Not sure why Dudley gets on my nerves. I think it's previous use of him. Alright, my team's turn. Trevor Booker. Alright. I like Sean Livingston. I'm sure. Hey, Sean! Do you want to be with the Warriors or go to our expansion team? I'm gonna go with Sean Livingston here. Oh, the Force back on the clock. Danny Green's. Not a huge Virginia fan. I'll pick him because I don't like Virginia. So Bighorner next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No B pluses, any Bs? These two Bs. He's a 26, he's a 29, so they're gonna get Shabazz Napier. A Nightmare on the clock, they're gonna go for that vet. 5 years. 5 years still the highest. 17. There's Tyson Chandler. The Sound's turn. Now if I get to the bottom of this, really? Okay. See, that's the difference between young and just players who haven't been around for a while. Or been in the league, I mean. Rookies. Sometimes you have old rookies. We 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we go. We got some OKC guys. Seattle's gonna scoop up. And there's another one. These guys came at the perfect time. So, Seattle got their OKC players. Are we a Nightmare now? Oh, Sound. Wish I could just be in here and just scroll down. Looking for that. There we go. Grayson Allen. Nightmare looking for that vet. 2, 10. Minder. Other than the sound. Ooh. Other than the sound, teams are picking from the top 12 available. 13 years from CJ Miles. Another 13-year guy. Make sure it wasn't a 14. God damn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13. Alright. I don't know what this song is, but I like it. A lot of drumming and some voice going, ah! Next, the Bighorns, looking for that potential. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only one B, so they're going to pick them up. The Force. See if they have anyone I don't like. Nope, Quinn. You are a top candidate. Like I said, I hate Duke more than I hate North Carolina. No, I'm a big Pittsburgh is like a really good team. Fuck. You can walk to me, kitty. Nick Young is a Cav? That's hilarious. Luis Scolia. Do I like him? Kitty! Don't use my controller as a freaking... What did you do? Oh, it's my team. You sit down, cat. Let me see. Who do I want here? I have no trouble because cat wants to play with my hands while I'm trying to do this thing. Let me go with Troy Daniels. Another player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, I don't really have a center yet. Let me get him now, like a real center. Oh, I can, even though I have no problem with power forwards playing the center position if they're a big power forward. So we got the Force here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not a big Miami. I don't hate Miami. Yeah, I think they're going to get Danny Green. Bighorns going for that potential. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a B plus. Any other B pluses? Nope. Monte Ellis. That's gonna be like their older player. That's their Nick-Andre Fleury of the team. We got sound next. Oh, Nightmare. Five. 10, 11, 12, 13. CJ Miles going to the Nightmare. Now we're going to sound. Saw a rookie a second ago. We go, Lonnie Walker. Supersonics. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No OKC players. William Thesis. No. Oh, Muscala. Took me a second to register that name. Sorry, putting something somewhere. Lure. Now the only flaw with the looking for Asian descent players is those guys who might not be obvious. So I'm probably gonna miss anybody like that. Alright, they don't have any OKC or Asian descent players. Again. So Sonics. So sound going rookies. There we go. Daniel Theus. Nightmare on the clock for them vets. Two, 8, 5, 10, 11. Wow, Nick Young's been in the league 11 years. 12. There we go. Channing Frye to the Nightmare. Bighorn, look for that potential. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a B. Alright, going with that B. Oh, Joakim Noah. The Force. Joakim Noah would have been perfect for the Force. I am not a fan. Oops. 9, 10, 11, 12. This. Oh, okay. Took me a second. Like, something about him kind of clicked something in my head, but it wasn't making sense. And I was like, okay, it's that kid from, you know. Can't find anyone I don't really hate, or no one I really hate. Alright, the flock. Who do I want? Okay, ultimately, I want 3 point guards. So right now I got 1, 2, I got 2. And then after 3 point guards, oh, I'm going blank here. Ultimately, I want 6 big men, that's center, power forwards. These 2 actually centers. So I still need another center. I want another point guard. I want at least 6 guys who can play small forward or shooting guard. Yeah. Alright. So what do I got so far? I got 1, 2 centers. If you count more. C610, E610. Like a really big guy would be good. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. Another small forward would be good. Well, I don't know. I like Marvin Williams. So looking for another big center. Looking for another point guard. So right now, point guard, small forward, and center. Oops. First things first, I'm the realist. Do I want Mike Muscala? 6'11"? Alright, he's... Makes there's no one who might get picked first before him. Dude, there's my other point guard. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna get Ron Baker and Moskov. I forget who we're on now. The Force, of course. Actually, I like Glenn Robinson the third. No. Michigan, I like Michigan. I don't. I'll be honest. It's not that I don't like Philadelphia schools. It's just I have a friend who's super Philadelphia, so yeah. But I'm not gonna go with him. I'm gonna give them the. I don't dislike that guy, even if he did go to a Philly school. So they get just the best guy available, Anthony Tolliver. Next, Bighorns, looking for that potential. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a B. Is he the only B? Straight up B? Yes, he is. Another older vet guy on the squad. Nightmare on the clock, looking for that veteran. Three, 4, 7, 8, 10. Sam looking for that youngin in his career, NBA career. Mike James. That's a cool picture, Wayne Selden Jr. But Mike James to the sound. Next, looking for that OKC or Asian Heritage player. Enos. I'm not your regular degular. I don't even know what that means. Alright, can't find either, so they're gonna go with Lure. Yep. Get another OKC guy. That's their third one. Sound looking for that youngin' in his career, NBA career. Here we go. Ivan Robb. Looking for that oldest. Wait. Yeah, Nightmare. Alright. Derrick Rose. Wow. 9. Thought Derrick Rose might end up on the Nightmare. And they were in competition with me for him, because I was going to give him a shot if I had the shot to get him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there's a B+. The fourth run. I lost my count. 9, 10, 11, 12. Chanel. Might be messed up. Where's the guy from France? Not that I hate France. I like Tony Parker. Oh, wait. Yeah, kinda. Thing is, other than French's, France having some stereotypes that I don't like. I'm more of an Italian guy. And Italy, France, kind of a little rivalry in soccer there, so. Alright, what do I have? There's that small forward I wanted. I got another guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like Garrett Temple, so make sure there's no one else. Ooh, Evan Turner. But he's so far down that he might be available still, so I'm gonna go for Garrett Temple. The forces next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Matthew Dellavedova. Yeah, I don't like him. You guys from Virginia, North Carolina. I don't really hate Ty Lawson, especially since he's a Wizard now. But he's from Virginia, so I really don't like Matthew Dellavedova. Alright, let's see what they need. Oh, shooting guards they have. Alright, so they got plenty of shooting guards. They don't have small forwards, so... Oops. Oh, it's a point guard. How are they on point guards? They got one small forward. They need the point guard more. They only have one point guard, and they have one true small forward, but they also have some guys who can also play small forward, so we're gonna give them the point guard, which is Dellavedova. Who? Bighorn, going for that potential. 9, 10, 11, 12. Only one B+. Nightmare, looking for that vet. 9, it's the highest we got so far. Oh, they're gonna take Ty Lawson. The Sound, looking for that rookie or 1-year pro. Tyler Cavanaugh to the Sound. Supersonics, looking for the OKC or Asian player. If not, they'll just take the best available. No OKC, Mac. Ooh, Shelvin Mack. Ross, Davis, McLemore. Shouldn't he be in Seattle? McLemore, get it? Because the rappers. Anywho. Harkless, Evan Turner, Miller, Schnell. Okay, I can't find any Asian or OKC players, so... God dang it. Point guard or shooting guard? What do they need? 1 shooting guard, 2 shooting guards. They don't have a point guard, so... God dang it! Aaron Holiday. The Sound, the Nightmare, looking for that vet. 10. Ooh, a Mecca Okafor. 17 from Richard Jefferson. Bighorn looking for that potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Terran Dross. The Force. Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, Connecticut. I didn't see any names that stood out that I don't like. I'm looking at you, Darius. Maybe, I don't know. I don't dislike. Man, they're both. Do they need a shooting guard? Yeah, they're good on shooting guard. Alright. Might get Evan Turner. And Emeka Okafor. Yeah, I think it's what I'm going to do for. Take Evan Turner. I'm going to pick up Emeka Okafor. And we got the Force. James Anus, Tony Snell, Marcus Dabla. Nobody here I dislike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I don't like Shumpert. If I don't like a player, it's not really usually personal, just something rubs me the wrong way. Or maybe they did something. Or maybe they went to the wrong school. We got anything other than B minuses? Nope. Alright, who's the youngest of these guys? 21. 20. Malik Beasley. Going to the Bighorn. Nightmares. Who was he? 3, 6. That guy was a 0. Another 6. Another 6. This sound, looking for that rookie. Supersonics, the OKC or Asian player. Nope. Wow. How is he not getting action picked? Yeah, just stand there, dude. He'll take Enos, because... Wait, what team is this? Oh, Supersonic, this is the last pick. I'm gonna pick Enos. Let's view the draft summary. Or not. Oh, let's look at these social media. The Sonics. Am I supposed to be excited by Jamal Crawford coming our way? Expansion drafts need better players in them. Terrible. Their first pick in the draft. The Nightmare select Jamal Crawford. I'm so excited to have an NBA team in St. Louis getting Robert Williams to the Salazar to our franchise. Robert Williams is an interesting expansion draft selection. The sound, I like it, I like it. He's no LeBron, well, no duh. But I'm excited to see Wesley Matthews join the Seattle Supersonics. Seattle represent. Shea Serrano. Expansion draft update. Wesley Matthews, Mavericks, was selected by the Supersonics in the first round. Teams can only protect 8 players for the upcoming expansion draft. What will they do? Timberwolves have a tough choice in the expansion draft. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Check that fan interest. Supersonics 85. Las Vegas 71.2. Baltimore 78.1. Pittsburgh 65.6. New Jersey 58.1. St. Louis 58.1. Everybody's got the same chemistry. Alright, start the season. Now I'm going to load a draft class. Now somebody... Where's the professor? Alright. So you got NBA 2K Creation Z with those two. I'm going to go with Jack Moves because he gets all the way to 2021. Then 2022, if we get that far, I'm going to put some creative players in the draft class. But until then, boom. Would you like storylines to be generated and applied to players in this draft class? They may affect their attributes and other properties, make things more unpredictable. Do I? I'm gonna say yes because as much work this guy probably did in putting this group together, he's probably still off, so it's probably not gonna hurt. Who's everybody got first? Pittsburgh's got Miami first. Nightmare have the Bulls first. The Sound have the Raptors first. The Sonics have the Memphis Grizzlies first. The Las Vegas has Portland, and Baltimore has Milwaukee. Man, I get those 2 expansion teams early. Like, bam, bam. Oh, let's look at the standings. And not really looking at standings, what I'm really looking at is divisions. So Baltimore is with Atlanta, Miami, Charlotte, Orlando, and Washington. Kind of would like them to be in a different division, but Southwest got did they move a team? Oh, they did. Oh, there's Supersonics. Milwaukee, Denver, Seattle, Minnesota, Portland, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Golden State, Philadelphia, Atlantic, St. Louis. St. Louis ended up in the Atlantic. See, Pittsburgh would have been better in the Atlantic, and St. Louis in the Central. But it is what it is. There's my Baltimore flock. Alright. Now let's look at this stuff. Alright, Pittsburgh is 74 overall, 75 offense, 73 defense. Nightmare, 76 overall, getting them vets. 73 overall offense, that defense is 79. That's a veteran's experience. Know what to do. Sound, young, 76 overall, 74 offense, 78 defense. They got all that speed, because they're young. Mostly. Supersonics, 77 overall. Wow, 83 defense. Is Gary Payton coaching the defense here? What in the world is going on? Offense isn't much though. Bighorn, a lot of potential. 75 overall, 74 offense, 75 defense. And then my team, 75 overall, 76 offense, 74 defense. Alright, those are teams. I'm gonna play with this. Like I mentioned earlier, I have to save it for what we're doing on YouTube, and then save another one for me and my friend to play, so he can be his sound, because he gave me, Mike Bragg from Back and Forth Sports gave me the draft strategy for the sound, and he wants to do a season where we play this out, like actually play the game. So that's what we'll do. And that's the end of this episode. I'm tired and I'm not thinking straight. But, hold on. Let's see if they have power rankings. Huh, Pittsburgh Force. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seattle got some love. Where's Seattle? Probably that defense. 28th. How bad are you if after an expansion draft, your team that's already been in the league, you know, is an expansion team, is ranked under an expansion team in the power rankings? What? I mean, 32nd. The best of the expansion teams that aren't Seattle. It's be interesting. Wow, they got Boston Celtics second place. That makes sense though, because Boston is probably the team coming out. That's probably the championship game in 2019. Maybe one of these two teams sneak in. These three. Where's the Lakers? Wow, Wizards are 7th. Of course, this is post-expansion and rookie, and you know, picking up free agents and whatnot. So, let me save. Oh, alright. Well, that's the episode. Have a good night, good whatever. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. And remember, look for everything Back to Bragg if you're interested in playing in our NBA 2K19 online season. 36 players, possibly at least 30, or no, at least 29, because I wouldn't mind a computer being in there. So yeah.